You've caught up with us along the trail outside of Branson, Missouri, camping on the shores of TABLEROCK Lake at Mill Creek Campground. Let's go take a quick walk around Mill Creek Campground in Lampe, Missouri. So here we are in our site, number 27, sitting and watching Tuff take a bike ride and Reagan strolling along behind him. They are heading down the peninsula. Now the sites down the peninsula starts in site numbers 30s and wraps around and finishes out the 50s. Here is site number 25. It is close to the swim beach. And here's one of our favorite sites. We are in site number 27. We've got all set up out here at Mill Creek, past Kimberling City, Missouri, on TABLEROCK Lake. We're in spot number 27 this week. It's our first outing in the Salem. We've got some pork steak on the grill. Clint rode his motorcycle to work today. Mill Creek is just almost the perfect camping site, other than everyone else thinks so too. So you have to reserve your spots weeks and weeks out. I think they open their reservations like 6 months out, and you just about have to reserve them right when they open up. Because it's a not so hidden gem of the Ozarks. There's the park booth. We have always had really nice park hosts. After the booth, if you turn left here, you'll find sites number 67 and 66, starting and finishing out the 60 numbers. You're going to go down this way for the swim beach. Here is a couple of our favorite sites. Number 55 is a pull-through site. You'll see it has water across the backside. It's also right across the road from the restroom outhouses. Now those are always kept really clean. One thing we like about Mill Creek is the hosts do a great job of keeping the campground up. So on this view, we are overlooking campsites 56 and 57. They are, if you'll walk down into them, which I didn't, I wish I did, they're really private. We're hoping to stay at one of those soon. This is campsite, this is going off into the peninsula, and I think we're getting close to campsite 50 maybe. Yeah, campsite 50, you're walking up into the peninsula. These are more like drive-through sites. They get a little closer together, but you get the feel of almost being on an island when you stay on the peninsula sites. So here we've almost made it to the very tip-top end of the campground. This is site number 48, and then it circles on around into 46, 44, 42. You can fish and boat right from your sites. There in the background there is the swim beach, and then we're walking back up the peninsula here. This is what I call the upper loop of the campground. If you pull straight forward from the park booth to check in, you'll find a larger parking area that overlooks the swim beach. Here's where you'll also find the shower houses and another set of bathrooms. Now pulling through this loop, this will start campsite number 20, and then it will curve around, and there you'll find campsite number 19. It'll go through the teens, and then it'll start the single digits. These campsites kind of cluster a little closer together, but you get very pretty views of the lake. I think number 17 is a group campsite, where you can share with 2 different campers. Mill Creek also has a very nice pavilion that you can reserve for family get-togethers and parties. They have a really good playground, basketball court. This can all be used just as a day pass. You don't have to be a camper to use this. You just have to check in at the booth and pay for a day pass. I think it may be $10. I'm not for sure, but somewhere $10, $15. From the booth, you can turn right, and you can also use your day pass to access the lake boat ramp. Here you'll find another set of restrooms, a large parking area, boat ramp, boat dock. This is available to the campers also, or through a day pass. Well, here comes our personal water taxi to come pick us up for dinner. My parents live just right around the cove from Mill Creek, so Dad can pick us up from the dock. We hop on the pontoon boat and we can dock at some of our favorite restaurants in Kimberling City. Well, we've made it back to our campsite number 27. We're calling it a night and heading home in the morning. Hey, make sure to click subscribe, and thanks for following along the trail with us here at Mill Creek Campground. You can reserve your own campsite at recreation.gov. Make sure to keep following along because we're going to be sharing other campgrounds with you in the near future.